start with a breathing exercise. It's called Nadi Shodhana. It's a breathing exercise or a technique to help clear your channels. It also helps reduce stress and anxiety. It's calm you. It helps balance the right and left hemisphere of your brain, the feminine, masculine side, and it's just an overall good breathing exercise to incorporate into your practice, or even into just a daily meditation. You can start in something as quick as a 5-minute breathing exercise just to help start your day. To begin this exercise, we'll start with our mudra. So we'll go into the Vishnu mudra, which is kind of like a shaka, but your ring finger is next to your pinky finger. So let me get a little bit closer so you can see. You'll have your thumb out and your ring finger and your pinky finger. Your other two fingers come in to the sides. So we're going to rest these right here on your chin. Some people like to keep them up on their forehead, but we will start by closing off your right nostril, and then we will switch. So when I say switch, we'll close off the left nostril and breathe in and out through both sides. First, breathing in clearly through both sides at the same time, shutting off one side, shutting off the left side, and then we will alternate for alternate nostril breathing. So if you're not there yet, go ahead and take your seat on your mat. Find your mudra. Begin your breath. You can keep your hands at your sides, maybe down on your knees if you're in an easy seated position. Nice tall spine, shoulders are relaxed down, and your head, everything's just lengthened from your waist all the way up. We'll clear our sinuses first because, as you know, with the weather, you want to make sure that you can breathe through both sides equally. So breathing in and out through your nose for 4 breaths. Everything that we do is going to be 4 breaths. So I'll try to work us through it the best way that I can from here. So inhale, breathing for 4 seconds in your nose, and evenly exhale out through your nose for 4 full breaths, or 4 seconds, sorry. 3 more, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, go ahead and prepare your mudra, and exhale. 1 more full breath in, and exhale. As you exhale, go ahead and bring your thumb close to your right nostril, because with your next exhalation, you will close off your right nostril. Breathe in, inhale, close off your right nostril, and exhale. Breathe in, and exhale. 3 more. Exhale. And 2 more. Holding each breath for 4 seconds, or breathing in for 4 seconds, and then exhaling for 4 seconds. Last one, inhale. Now switch. Before you exhale, close off your left nostril and breathe out your right. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're only breathing through the right nostril this time. One more inhale, and then we'll switch our thumb to our right. And close off your right nostril. Exhale through your left side. Inhale through your left side. And then switch your finger over to your left nostril. Exhale from your right. Inhale through your right. close off your right nostril. Exhale through your left. We'll do this 3 more times. Inhale through your left. Closing off your left nostril. Exhale through your right. Inhale. And then closing off your right nostril. Breathe out your left side. Inhale through the left. And switch. Exhale through your right. Inhale. Closing off your right. Exhale through your left. Inhaling through your left. And then close it off. Exhale through your right. One more time. Inhale through your right. Closing off your right. Exhale through your left. Inhale through your left side. And then shutting it off. Closing out through your right. Go ahead and drop your hands here. We'll breathe 4 deep breaths in and out through our nose only, keeping your mouth closed. You can even close your eyes if you want. Maybe set an intention for this practice this morning. You should feel more calm. With everything going on right now, it's the best breathing exercise that I could think of at the time, just to help kind of calm everybody down, let them know that this is temporary and it will pass. And exhale. Finding some motion in our neck. Let's take our right ear to our right shoulder. Continuing with your breath through the entire practice, in and out through your nose. Inhale, bring your head back to center. And then exhale over to the left side. Bring it back to center. Inhale. And then exhale, chin to your chest. Inhale, take your gaze back to center. And then exhale, drop your head back, take your gaze up. Inhale to center. And we'll do this one more time. Exhale, forward, chin to chest. Inhale to center, and as you exhale, take it back. Gaze goes up. Inhale back to center, and exhale. Bringing your arms up here this time. Inhale, gather all that fresh, positive energy. And as you exhale, let go anything that doesn't serve you. Let it all go. 2 more full breaths. Inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. And again, 1 more full breath. Inhale. Open your mouth, let it go. This time, take your arms up. Inhale. And exhale. Take your arms out wide for goalpost arms. Inhale up. And hands back to heart center. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, bring your arms up. Open your hands, goalpost arms. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. twist here. So take your left hand to your right knee, take your gaze over your right shoulder, and twist. Remembering your breath. And inhale, let's come back to center, hands together, and over to the other side. Right hand comes down to your left knee this time. Nice tall spine, gaze goes back. And one more breath. Inhale, all the way forward, arms come up. And exhale, hands through heart center. We're going to hinge at our hips and fold here. Let your head fall. And take 3 full breaths in and out through your nose. On your next inhale, let's lift slightly and walk our hands over towards your right knee. Stretching through your arms, opening up your side body, your rib cage. And then inhale back to center. As you exhale, walk your hands over to the left side, bringing your hands down, head down. Stretching through that right side body this time. Walking your hands back to center as you inhale, and then exhale, lower down for just 2 more full breaths. On your next inhale, walk your hands up. We're going to take our feet, bring them together for bound angle pose, butterfly, Baddha Konasana, lots of different names. Your thumbs can come to the insides of your feet, and then you have a nice tall spine. Gripping your feet, bring your shoulders down. You don't want to be up, you want a nice tall spine, shoulders are relaxed back, head is high. We're going to fold again. On your next exhale, bend your elbows. Try to bring them out towards your knees. And inhale, let's come back up. Extend your right leg out to a wide leg, keeping your left side in. Thigh, or your left foot is close to your right thigh. Toes are pointing up. Reach your elbow down towards your knee if you can. I don't know if you can quite see me that far. And then inhale, swing your left arm around. Take your gaze up and then over. Inhale back up to center, and exhale, we'll drop our hand. Shift your body so that you're facing your foot this time. Your legs aren't moving, you're just kind of shifting and twisting. The arms are going to come up as you inhale, and then exhale, fold. And you can grab your shin here if you can't quite reach your toes. And then as you inhale up, we're going to reach our left arm all the way around. Press through your heel, pressing through your knee, and inhale, stretch. Hips are high, gaze goes back. And exhale, release back down to the mat. We'll pull our right foot in to meet our left and switch sides. So our left side's going to come out this time, extending nice and long. right foot is into your inner thigh, the left inner thigh. Sorry about that, I have to get adjusted here. Elbow comes down to your inside of your left knee, and then you'll take your gaze up, wind your right arm all the way around, take it up, and exhale over. Maybe you can even touch your toes. I'm not quite there yet. Honor your body, wherever you're at in your practice. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, release your hand down. We'll shift our hips square to our left leg. Arms will come up. Inhale. And then exhale, fold over your left leg, coming to either your shin, maybe to your foot. Stretching through your shoulders and your upper back. And then releasing, walking your hand all the way up, bring your right arm up and over, around to the back side. Left hand's going to extend, pressing into your knee. Hips come up high. And stretch. Exhale, release your hip back down. Arm comes down, and then we'll bring our knees in. So we're back to our easy seated position. We're going to cross over onto our knees and come to a tabletop here. So, sitting up nice and tall, your knees are parallel with your hips. We'll drop our hands, and our wrists, elbows, shoulders, everything's parallel. So you're square. Make sure you're not dipping in. Nice flat back here. Your core is going to be drawn in. Gaze goes forward. Extend your left leg behind you. Making sure to keep your hip closed off. You don't want to be turned out here. Toes are pointed down. Core's pulled in tight. And hold. We'll do 5 toe taps. Dropping down. Inhale, raise up. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Inhale up and hold. And exhale, release your left knee back down to meet your right. Readjust your stance, your hands, your knee. Extend your right leg out. Remember again, your back is flat here. Don't dip into it. Nice and flat. Press through your hands, through your palms, so that your shoulders are separated. Shoulder blades aren't collapsed in. They're nice and round. Flat back. Toes pointed down. Gaze is forward or down towards your palms. And again, it's a closed hip, so flip your hip over. All right, 5 toe taps on this side. Exhale, and then inhale up. Squeezing your glutes as you raise your leg each time. Core is in tight. Pull your belly button as close to your spine as you can. Last time, and hold. Leg is extended. And exhale, let's release it down to the mat. Coming into cat-cow, we'll lower our belly towards the mat. Raise your chin, raise your head, and inhale. As you exhale, round your spine, press through your palms, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale for cow, dropping your belly, raising your head, making sure not to scoop down into your shoulders. So your shoulders and your neck is lengthened here. And as you exhale, you'll round your spine, bring your chin into your chest for cat. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And 1 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Coming back to a neutral spine. Let's wag the tail. So we're gonna take our gaze to our right hip, inhale to center, and then take our gaze to the left side. Inhale back to center. 3 more times each side. Right side's first. And then left side. Inhale to center. 2 more times. And last time. To press through. Your palms are flat into the mat. Curl your toes under and raise your hips up high. Keep a bend into your knees, but keep your core pulled in tight. Start to walk your heels closer to the mat. Your gaze is towards your shins. Just walking your heels out, stretching through until you can get a straighter leg here. Walk your feet up towards your hands. We'll come to a forward fold, keeping a bend into your knees if needed. Letting your hands fall, maybe even grabbing opposite elbows here. So from a front view, you look like this. And just kind of bend into your right knee, into your left. Remembering your breath. In and out through your nose. Releasing your hands down to your sides. And we'll slowly bring ourselves up. 1 vertebra at a time. Let your shoulders go back. Arms down to your sides. Coming into Shodhana, mountain pose. Take in a deep breath. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. And last time. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to walk our feet out. Taking your toes, pointing them forward. Arms are going to come up. Inhale. Back to the goalpost arms here. Squeeze the shoulders together. Inhale up. And exhale down. We're going to take our arms behind our backs, interlacing your fingers together. Roll your shoulders back. Extend. Inhale. And then exhale. Hinge at your hips. Let your heart lead and go forward fold. If you cannot hold your hands together like this, you can also bend your elbows. Using your core, pull yourself all the way up. Inhale. Release your hands out to the sides and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, goalpost arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, bringing your hands all the way up. Anjali Mudra, hands are together. And exhale, hands through, heart center. Bring it behind you. Interlace your fingers. Deep inhale. Roll your shoulders back and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, releasing your hands. Arms come up. We're going to turn towards the left. Left knee takes a bend in it. Warrior 2. Check in with your body. The right foot, side blade edge is supposed to push into the mat. You have a 90-degree bend in your left leg. So your knee and your ankle is stacked. Making sure that your joints are stacked, but you're not twisting in and out. Nice open. Arms are up, level. And take your gaze towards your left hand. We're going to flip our left palm here. Take your right hand to your lower back and inhale, come up, reverse your warrior. Gaze is up. Inhale, come back to center. And we're going to go to a side angle. So drop your elbow to your knee. Your right arm extends tall and your gaze goes up towards your right thumb. Remember, everything is straight here. Your foot is pressed into the side of your mat. Maybe extend your right arm over your head. Palms facing the ground. And then on your next inhale, we'll rise all the way back up, straighten your leg. And we'll switch sides. Right leg's going to take a bend in it. Press through your left foot into the mat. Checking in with your knee. Keeping that bend at 90 degrees. Gaze goes towards your right fingers. Flip your right palm so that it's facing up. Your left hand is going to go to either your lower spine or towards your left thigh. Inhale, come back, reverse warrior. Try not to press your weight into your leg. You're just kind of using it as a balance. Inhale, rise back up. And exhale. One more full breath. And then bend your elbow, take it to your knee for side angle. Gaze goes up towards your left thumb. And then if you did on the other side, extended your left arm out, go ahead and do that here. You should have a straight line from your fingertips all the way to your toes. Pressing through your right foot. Inhale, raise back up, warrior two. And exhale. One more full breath. And then inhale, 5-star pose. So your toes are going to turn out towards the corners of your mat. We'll do a few goddess poses here. So bend into your elbows, bend into your knees. Your tailbone is flat here. So you're slightly tucked, back is flat. Inhale, raise up. We'll do this 2 more times. Exhale, bend into your knees, bend into your elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades. See if you can go a little bit lower. And inhale, raise up. Last time. Exhale, squeeze. And inhale, rise up. Heel toe your feet back together. Walk it out, maybe take a couple steps. Find our balance and pose here. Arms come up, inhale. And let's fold, exhale. Hinge at your hips. Hang out here for just a moment. Maybe taking it side to side. Back to center, reverse swan dive. Take it all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to go into tree pose, Vrksasana. Press your weight into your left leg here. Make sure all 4 corners of your foot are pressed down into the mat. Your toes are slightly separated, pressing through the mat for grip. You'll begin by finding your gaze point. Maybe bring your hands to heart center. And then extend your knee out. So raise your knee up to your hip and hold. Let's take it out to the side. You can do that by using your right hand or just do it by yourself. And then find your tree. You can place it either at your ankle your calf or into your thigh. Avoid bringing it to your knee. We don't want to have any knee injuries, so bring it into your side, pressing through. Sometimes you have balance, sometimes you don't. And hold. Your core is pulled in tight. Gazing forward. Maybe you open your tree up. Exhale, let's bring our hands back to heart center. Releasing our foot. Inhale forward with control, and then exhale down. Go ahead and walk your feet out. I'm going to set my camera back just a little bit. Might be cutting off my head. Hopefully that helps. Alright, and we'll do the other side. Press your weight through your right foot. Ground all four corners of your toes. Spread your toes apart. All four corners of your foot. All your weight shifted into the right side. Arms come up. Inhale. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Exhale. Next, inhale. Begin to raise your knee. We're going to hold it for 2 breaths. Your knees hip height. Finding balance. Exhale out to the side. And then finding your tree. Placing it either down at your ankle or your calf or into your upper thigh. Make sure your knee is sticking out. You don't want to be forward. So keep it in and out. I'm going to come down here since I'm demonstrating. Core's pulled in tight, nice and long through your spine. And then opening up. Whatever variation you took on the other side. It's a good thing about trees. They all look different. Nobody has one that looks exactly the same as the other. Exhale as we bring our hands back to heart center. Releasing out to the side. Inhale forward. And exhale down, release. Walk it out just a little bit. Arms are going to come up. Inhale. And exhale, bring them down. This time, arms are going to come up. Inhale. Take your gaze up. Arms are together and exhale back. So you have a slight bend in your back here, upward salute. Inhale back to center and exhale. Let's hinge at our hips and forward fold. Hands down to the mat. Bend into your knees. And then we'll swing our arms up. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. And hold. See if you might be able to go a little lower. Keep your toes together. Your heels are slightly apart. Maybe it's better if you have your hands at heart center. Sometimes that helps me push my chest further up. I can get a lower seat. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Arms are going to swing down, bend into your knees. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, bringing them into heart center. We'll do this one more time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, swing your arms down, bend into your knees. Inhale up. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, fold. Let's come down to our knees here. Hands are planted into the mat. Go ahead and take your right leg back. And then step it forward to the inside of your right hand. We're going to raise up. Inhale. Exhale, take it back. Arms are up, gaze is up. Bend into your waist. Inhale back to center. And exhale, we'll drop our hands, step your foot back. Shift your weight, we'll do the other side. Left leg's gonna come forward. In between your hands, inhale, press through your feet. And then crescent lunge, take it back. Inhale to center. And exhale, drop your hands to the mat. Take your knee back. We're going to take our knees wide here. Keep your feet together. Shift your hips back, come into child's pose. Letting your forehead rest on the mat. Coming back to your regular breathing in and out through your nose and back out through your nose, finding your breath again. Two more full breaths. And on your next inhale, let's raise back up, tabletop pose. Cross your ankles over. We're going to come to a seated position. Your legs are going to extend long. Staff pose. Separate your sit bones. So you have a nice flat back all the way down from your root all the way to your crown. Arms are going to come up. Inhale, bring your arms up. And then exhale, fold. This is where you can bring your strap or your towel in, incorporating it in to help with your stretch. Reaching your strap around your feet and then drawing your elbows down closer to the floor. So your back is flat as long as you can, gaze is towards your toes. Inhale, let's lift halfway, and then exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Come up, inhale. And exhale, release them down to the sides. We're going to plant our hands into the mat, bend into your knees, and then take your back. Planting your feet firmly into the mat. They're hip width apart, toes are pointing out towards the opposite side of the room. Your arms come down to your sides, pressing through the balls of your feet. Inhale as you raise up, pressing through your hips. Now you can stay here, or you can interlace your fingers and walk your shoulders back for a little bit deeper stretch. Core's pulled in tight and squeeze. Maybe bring your knees together. Exhale, release your hands, bring your knees to your chest, give yourself a hug. And two more times. Let's lower our feet to the mat. Hands come out to the sides, pressing through your heels. Inhale, raise up. And hold. You can also bend into your elbows, pressing your thumbs through to your sacrum for a supported bridge here, if you don't have a block. One more full breath. And exhale, release. Pull your knees into your chest, reverse your bend. Whoa, that's going to follow me. Dropping your hands back down to the sides. Inhale. twist back down to the mat. We're going to take our left leg all the way down to the mat. Bring your right knee up to your chest. Interlace your fingers and pull back. Flex your toes so that your toes are pointed towards the ceiling. And then point them. Flex. Toes are up. And then point them. 2 more times. Inhale. Flat foot. Exhale, point. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Drop your right foot down to meet the mat, and then bring your left leg up. Keeping your fingers interlaced at your knee. Feet are flexed, toes are flat. Feet are flat. Pull it into your side. Point. And flex. Point. And flex. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Go ahead and pull your right knee up to meet your left. And then we're going to round our spine, rolling up to a seated position. We're going to go straight into boat here. So extend your arms long. Your knees are about the same height as your elbows, so your back's nice and flat. Pull yourself up. Sometimes you might have to readjust just a little bit and hold. Now you can stay here if you want to go into the full version. Extend your legs. And hold for 5 full breaths. Cross our ankles over. We're going to keep our left knee on the mat. Raise your right knee up to where it's bent, coming towards your thigh. And we're going to cross it over. So your right foot is going to cross over to where your left knee is. You can have your left leg straight if you want, or bent, either way. I'm going to go ahead and straighten mine here. So you're nice and tall, your shoulders are level, your knee is in the center of your chest. We're going to take our elbow to the outside of your right knee. And then take your right arm back. Press through your hand, take your gaze back for a twist. Lord of the Fishes. Take a bend back into your elbow, twist back around. Grab a hold of our foot, bring it into our inner thigh for half lotus, or you can bring it into the inside of your thigh. So either the top or the inside. Arms are going to come up as you inhale and fold. Your fold should be deeper than when we begin at the beginning of practice. Inhale, bring it up, and then exhale. Let's switch our feet out. Drop your right foot down. You can either keep it long or tucked underneath your left. Your left leg is going to be bent with your left foot towards the outside of your right knee. Nice tall spine. I think I straightened mine on it. So nice tall spine, knees in the center. Take your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. And twist, pressing through your left palm behind you. Your spine is straight and twisted back. Gaze is back. Just really feel this throughout your rhomboids, your thoracic part of your back. And then release. Inhale back to center. Taking your right foot either up to your belly button, pushing it into half lotus, or to the inside of your thigh. Honor your body. Arms come up, inhale. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, let's come back to center. And exhale, we'll release. Go ahead and drop back down to your back. Grab your strap or a towel if you have it. And we're going to extend it. So right leg's going to extend tall. Grabbing the strap with both hands and extending your left leg. Maybe bend into your elbows. Bring your nose a little bit closer to your knee. Release back down to the mat. Drop your left hand down to the side to a T. Keeping your right hand gripped around your strap. Drop your right foot over to the right. Check in with your hips. Make sure that your left hip is staying low. It'll want to turn. You want to keep it low to the mat. Inhale as you come back up to center. Switching your hands on your strap, take your left hand to the strap, drop your right hand down to a T, and then drop your right foot over to the left side. Taking your gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale, let's come back to center. Gaze goes up. Grabbing the straps with both hands or your belt or your towel. Extend your left leg out. Switch your right foot down, back towards the mat. Grasping the strap with both hands. Bend into your elbows. Try to bring your knee or your head closer to your knee. Exhale as you release. Dropping your right hand down to the side to a T. Let's extend our left leg out to the left side. You can take your gaze to the right. Inhale, let's come back to center. We'll switch hands in the strap. Goes into the right hand, left hand's out to a T. And then drop your left foot over to the right side. Gazing over your right shoulder, your left shoulder this time, excuse me. Inhale, let's bring it back to center. And exhale, release, drop your strap. Let's pull our knees back into our chest for one last fold. Roll it all in together. Grip your fists, make fists tighten, clench your toes, your jaw, everything. Hold it all in, take a deep breath in. Hold it. And exhale, release. Lower everything down to the mat. Dropping your feet, your knees, letting your hands fall out to the sides. Maybe you want them facing up, maybe down for grounding. Relax your eyes, close your eyes. Maybe come back to the intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. Relax your jaw. Relax your forehead, unfurl your brow, and clench your teeth. Let your shoulders melt into your mat. Down to your spine. Feeling your body rest and relax. Relaxing your breath back to a normal breathing pattern, in and out through your mouth, your nose, whatever feels most comfortable to you. Letting your hips and your knees fall out to the sides. Stretching long through your fingers, your wrists, to your knees, all the way down to your toes. Maybe separating your toes, squeezing them back and forth, opening your feet and relaxing. You can stay in this pose for as little as 5 minutes, maybe take it all the way to 10 minutes. This is your practice, so you do what you choose with it. Thank you guys for allowing me to share my practice with you today. This was Gentle Yoga with Barefoot Beach Cafe and Inner Light Yoga. I'm Melissa Martin, and we will be back on Saturday for a fun reggae vinyasa flow class. It's a little more intense, not too bad, but a little bit more than gentle. We'll see you here. Thank you for attending. Namaste.